Watching.
There you have an entire breakdown of our film. I hope you enjoyed sharing our journey. Now we will show you our poster and review, accompanied with annotations and comments reflecting on how it relates to our film.
Right then, this is our the first of our ancillary tasks, which we had to do a film poster to advertise our film. Like, for instance, if it was put up outside a cinema, or maybe on a billboard or a side of a bus, for instance. Right, to start with, we thought what's best to do, the title. Obviously, it's the name of our film. We just did Head Over Heels for Love. Now, looking at other film posters, we decided to keep it pretty simple. As simple works, more, like less is more sometimes.
And bold as well.
Bold, obviously, to bring
out.
attention, to show that it is actually the title of the film as opposed to anything else. We decided to put love in a different colour, obviously because the whole idea of the film is around the aspect of love and falling in love.
We kind of got this idea from Love Actually.
Yeah, Love Actually. We also liked the little full stop being a heart. We thought that looked pretty cool, so we put that there.
And then we followed the conventions with the characters' names and the spaced out. If you get, is it on the other one? If you get the other poster.
Yeah, if you looked at the characters' names here, they're all nicely spaced out.
Oh yeah.
It just looks tidy because I mean we looked
It
at
it matches along the edge.
I mean if you look at Scream down here, they've got under each letter, they've got a name, in effect. So I mean at the end it kind of goes a little bit pear shaped, but here we thought it'd be better if we just say we didn't want it like word for word, obviously, because we've only got like two main characters as well.
And in Scream as well, they've changed one of the letters to look like slightly different, like what we put the little heart. Change. It makes it look a bit different other than just like standard font.
The tagline, towards the top, we thought it should be quite near the title, whereas before we've looked at Summers, I mean this one for instance, this one is actually at the top away from the title, which is at the bottom, but we thought it'd be better if it's at the top. I mean it's not like we're the first to do this. I mean I've seen it on plenty others, but
our title, as it hints to more about the film, like Scream, it's not as obvious. Like as at the top, and you can read it. It implies more what's going to go on. So when you read it in like top to bottom, you're not confused. Like if you just read Scream, it might be a bit confusing.
We wanted our poster as well. You read top to bottom. We Scream. You tend to read Scream, then the tagline, and then jump back down to the bottom, and it doesn't really make much sense, to be honest.
Well, no, you read that, and then you'll be like, oh, what's that all about? That's a cool picture, and now it's Scream.
yeah, but like Josh said, we thought it'd be a much better idea, much more conventional and easier, just to have top to bottom. Right, next we've got the picture, the main image. Now we thought that we took a few pictures and we had
got
the characters.
Oh, right. They don't, don't they?
For instance, we got this one, which is the one we actually used in the end.
And we took it on a whitish background, as white as we could find, so it was easy to cut out. It saved a lot of time cutting it out. We used the rubber as well because it's not perfectly white, or it's not like perfect, but it made it a lot easier.
It was hard as well with the bit of the hair.
Yeah. If you look at Jodie's hair there, you can see the wall through her hair, and here you can see it. Whereas
I had to learn how to use a special tool.
We learned a tool to get rid of that
on Photoshop.
But at the end of the day, we thought it'd be much easier to get rid of the straggly bit of hair there. As it didn't look like. I mean, without it, it doesn't look any different. So we just simply got rid of it.
The tagline works well with the picture because it sort of looks like she's looking up at it, and the title and stuff, in my opinion. And the names are in line over each other, and yeah.
I mean, we did originally look at this one. I mean, it shows that still that Matt's really unhappy and Jodie is kind of happy.
It's the same sort of one we got, and it just.
But you didn't see their
well.
faces. We felt you didn't see their faces enough on this one.
It's not
As
really
with our
clear
original
picture.
one, you can see Brado's face more
Well,
clearly.
also other than that, this was our second best shot. But look how unclear it is in Jodie's face.
Yeah,
She doesn't look happy. She doesn't look.
It's the same theme as
She's
the
got a
other
bit of a
one,
weird
it's not done as
grin
good.
on the go. What I also liked on our picture is especially Matt's eye. He's looking straight at you, and it makes you think, oh, he's fed up. He's making eye contact, thinking like, come on, help me out here. I'm really not enjoying this.
And this is the same.
And on this
Scream,
one, we've got the same, but this is in the case of fear, and the eyes are meeting the onlooker. At the end, obviously, we tried to keep it so it looked as authentic as possible. I mean, we came up with a lot of different names, just improvisation, really. But
Well,
with
it's
the coming
all-
soon here,
It's all relevant, isn't it?
it's all necessary. I mean, we made up some names, but that's only because we don't actually have our
And
very own production
Then
company.
we've got our actual production logo.
Yeah, we made our own production
Can you
logo,
zoom in on that?
which looked,
Or
which looked pretty good. We've got our website at the bottom for the film.
That's
And-
following. I mean, this one is a bit of an old poster, and it hasn't actually got the website up big. It's got something, and
Yeah.
it wasn't as popular. But now, like newer films, they might have that more clear.
So you can watch
Um,
more trailers and extended cuts and
Yeah.
things like that.
And we've got the coming soon here, big bold. Bring attention to the fact that it's not actually out yet, but it's something that you might want to look for in the future. The red lines on the side, more decorative than anything, but it kind of just the lines draw you to the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
They're
see-
like, without
it
being
keeps it
arrows,
neat.
they kind of just
yeah,
follow
they
you.
do act like arrows, yes, but they're not actually arrows, which is pretty cool. And that seems to be our film poster.
Well, throughout the whole thing, the fonts. I mean, we've talked about each bit, but throughout the whole thing, the font stays the same. There's the heading fonts are the same like type, and then the actors' names and the tagline are the same font, and then this is the sort of like the movie font that we had to make yourself as well.
We also, the tagline, the first line's in red and the second line's in black. We did this like obviously along the conventions of our actual title with changing it, and it's just the fact that the word love's in there. We decided the first line should be red, and then like because like the second line's a bit
And
like
the second line's more
deadly.
sinister as well.
Yeah.
It implies about
Danger.
the dark side of the
Yeah, it
story.
implies that this is a bad thing that's going to happen. I mean, it says that yes, she's all happy, yeah, she's got love, but what actually did it bring her?
Yeah. And on our blogs as well, we had audience feedback. We all, our peers in our class, who were studying the same subjects. We suggested that we got rid of the 5-star rating as well, because after we looked at
Yeah,
all
we
the
had
posters,
5-star
like in this poster, we looked at lots of posters and none of them actually had
I mean, it
film
made
reviews.
it look more like a review, which we'll come on to in a minute.
Yeah.
So thanks for looking at the poster.
This is our second ancillary task. For it's our film review for our film Head Over Heels for Love.
Right, to start off with, if you look to the right, this is out of Empire magazine, and in cinemas now it was at the time, and it is the Adjustment Bureau. Well, we looked at this review and we thought it was brilliant. We looked at it and thought, yeah, this is what we want. We want something that looks pretty similar to this. So we pretty much ended up copying it.
Well, yeah, but we wanted to picture our film as well in that book. We wanted to, instead of making up our own, because we're not magazine editors, we're making the film, so we wanted to picture and put our film in that magazine as well.
Yeah, we wanted to see like if our
We
film
are-
was in Empire, what would it look like? If our film-
Also, we didn't want to just do a one-page spread because
Yeah.
majority of other people in our class actually did this, and
well, actually, everybody in our class had done a
we're the
one-page
only one
spread.
that have done a 2-page spread.
And it allows for a bigger picture, and
Yeah.
it makes our film more important.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, we imagined that our film was on the centre cover, the best film in the magazine, and that's what we wanted to aspire to be. Now, to start off with, we've pretty much used the titles.
It's all
and-
done in Photoshop as well. We haven't scanned it in and then filled in the gaps. We've done everything, photocopied the fonts. Like this bit here, these are full stops put together closely, and it's all done so it could be edited again. It's not, it's all laid on Photoshop.
We used 2 pieces of software for this. One was Photoshop for like the picture and the font and that, and then when it come to the runaround part of the
Yeah.
of the tagline, we did this in Quark, as it's Quark enables it a lot easier and precise.
Yeah, to get a good, neat run around.
I mean, like that, we ended up getting the runaround virtually perfect because due to Quark,
Yeah.
whereas just doing it on Photoshop, it's pretty much just
And the
Guess the
same
space work.
applies here as well.
yeah, the same applies around here. Yeah, same elements like the look closer box. We used it on ours as well. The only thing we didn't want to completely copy it, so we did change the font a little bit,
And
just to make it our own, really.
and it
And added
doesn't
this
poke
box
out.
and this box here that says "Boom." I mean, it's just like a highlighting feature within the film.
It's like a
We've
sticker
seen that
on
in
top
other
of the
yeah,
magazines.
it's like, yeah, we've seen that in other magazines. It's just like a big sticker that's been put there to draw attention.
So we've drawn different ideas, and then there's different ideas down as well there. If you want to talk about that.
We also the ideas that we mentioned for these we gained from this. I mean, this is a single page, but I really thought that the profiles were really good for this, for the different films. So I thought we could apply that into characters instead, and have little character profiles.
The photo that we took we used for our film review clearly shows the main character's face is shown, as you can see here, and our other character isn't as important due to like with his head being hidden.
And then on the picture on the little profiles as well, you can't see his face as much, whereas Jodie's a lot more clearer because she's a more important character.
And then we also did a release and certificate, like just general information about the film really, as you can see they did on this one as well.
Yeah, the font, and then we used the full stops again.
Yeah.
And we got a verdict similar to this one over there as well. We've put it in different, organised it differently.
You could say we more or less copied theirs from the Adjustment Bureau's film review, just because it looked professional and easy as well.
We wanted to see, what we said before, we wanted to see it in, and we changed the name to OPM, just a fake brand.
Yeah, different kind of magazine instead of Empire, but we've more or less got the same type of details as like a website and everything as well. We even give it a rating. Also, there's a little like, not a tagline, kind of like...
Well, yeah, it's like a little introduction to the tagline.
And we've got the same on ours as well.
We made like a new, shorter tagline than the original.
That's,
and we got the... copied that again with the 5 stars, like a key of what each star means.
So, that's our film review.
Yes, thank you.
There we have a combination of our main product and our ancillary tasks. I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you very much.